Okay, hello folks. It's your boy, the G Flash, and I'm with GDK.
Bonjour.
Alright, so we got our favorite time, the data mines, with refined stats and what have you, though. So, we have the Fallen Banner data mine, and let's start off with the 7 refines first, since this is the interesting part. And oh boy, we got some pretty interesting ones right here. Okay,
Larry.
so let's start off with legendary Myrrh, who, when she came out, she was actually pretty unique with the warp bubble. But then obviously it got countered pretty quick. So now she got a remix to her her C skill that gets 4 visible statuses, so which is pretty nuts. So let's see what Godly Breath does this time now. So it has Slaying, it has Hexblade, of course. Okay, so if unit initiates combat or is within 3 spaces of an ally, inflicts all stats -5 on the foe, deals plus X times 5 damage, max 25, X number of bonus effect active on unit and foe, excluding stat. Okay, so this is where that new slot C skill takes place, because she's gonna give me 4 bonus status off right off the bat. She doubles, which makes sense because she's slow, and she reduces damage from attacks during combat and AoE by 40%. Okay, for foes within 3 row or 3 columns centered on Myrrh, she inflicts another all stats -5 and has 50% DR piercing. Oh, that's pretty good support right there. So that way your other allies within the range of her can actually pierce DR by 50%. Okay, that's good. That's good support. If foe initiates combat or 75% HP, she inflicts a penalty on foes all stats equal 10% of her defense at start of combat, and reduce damage by foe's attack, which is flat damage reduction by X times 3, which is max 15. X equals number of bonus effect active on unit and foe. Oh, okay. So this is pretty interesting. So she does a lot of in-combat debuffs. She has the 50% DR crux support, I guess. And she gets flat DR and even more debuffing. And all revolves around she needs to have a lot of stat bonuses on herself, which she can easily do with her remix skill.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, this is pretty good. It synergizes well with her new slot C skill, so that's pretty cool. So
Makes me wonder how long it's going to be before it becomes obsolete.
Yeah, pretty much.
But right now it's actually pretty well made. I mean, it definitely, if used right, it will be definitely a big deal to deal with in arena and probably summoner duels and stuff.
Yep, pretty much. Okay, next up is Marianne's Icy Thimble Better.
Oh boy.
Alright, let's see what we got here. Well, Marianne actually was kind of an interesting unit when she came out. So let's see what she got. Attack up 3. If there's a dragon, beast, cavalry, or flying ally, enables Canto 2. Oh, okay, that's really unique. So this is obviously, this is a no-brainer to everyone that played 3 houses. Marianne loves animals. So any kind of animal near her, she's just gonna get Canto 2. So that makes sense.
Yep,
she then, all right, at start player phase or enemy phase, she inflicts attack res -7, exposure, and guard on foes with res less than her res that are within 2 spaces of another foe. Okay, so I don't think that's hard to do, because Marianne's res, while kind of looks low on the visible side, you can just give her crystalline water, still water, sacred seal to bump her res up. So it'll be easier to trigger that. All right, she inflicts attack res -6 and speed -5 on the foe, and she doubles because Marianne is kind of slow. Also, when she deals damage, she heals 7 HP. Okay. She inflicts a penalty on foes. Attack speed res equal 10% of her res plus 5 and deals damage equal 20% of her res. Okay. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. When she triggers Kanto, she can dance.
Yep.
Excuse me. She dances. Oh. Oh, damn. Oh, this is really good. So this is a non-dancer able to dance somebody.
Yeah, well, I mean, to be fair, she has been a non-dancer. Like, her different alts have been kind of a non-dancer if you don't count the summer variant.
Oh yeah, her brave alt is technically a pseudo dancer, but not really.
Yeah, but still, I mean, this is kind of unique in a way, and honestly, I feel glad that they actually went down this route. But also at the same time, it opens up quite a bit of different options to do.
Yep, pretty much.
So
wow.
I would probably say that she probably may be the best one out of this batch by quite a few points, honestly.
Oh yeah, this is really unique. I like it a lot.
Yep.
Okay, so really good and unique refine for Marianne. Okay, next up we got Louise with her noble bow. So she did not come with any perfect weapon when she came out. So let's see what she's got. So for foes within 3 row or 3 columns center on her, inflicts all stats -5 and a dull all. Okay, and those foes cannot recover HP during or after combat. Oh, so she's got the in combat fatal smoke, basically. That's pretty unique. When an effect such as feud is triggered for allies, excluding unit, that effect will also neutralize this skill's cannot recover HP. Oh, okay, that's interesting. At start of combat.
Hold on. So is this saying that she's becoming a Nidhogger along with a Marnie counter?
Kind of. Sounds like it.
Wow. Okay. I may need to invest in this girl because she could be pretty handy depending on how you look at her.
Yep. All right. So then, at start of combat, she grants bonus to her all stats equal 10% of her speed, and she gets flat 7 DR, including the brave hits. She's got slaying, which is perfect. And then she, if she's initiates combat or is within 2 spaces, she gets all stats up 5, deals true damage with 20% of her speed, has pre and pulse, and she heals to herself after combat. Okay, this is a pretty damn good refine for Louise. So you can basically have her like a Marnie counter or these like constant healing basically foes. You just run curve shot on her and then slap a bunch of like perfect attack speed. She doesn't have DR piercing, so you need like physical no follow up on her. So and whatever the pulse C skills are or whatever, and and you need tempo echo on her to pierce more DR. So yeah, that's how you can build Louise in a nutshell,
more or less. So it's pretty I feel like that the Louise fans are probably rejoicing a little bit because I mean, for one thing, she will definitely be useful in if utilized correctly, she can literally be good against Marnie in so many different ways. Now, the only thing that I would possibly say is that I wish to God that they would bring out the wind sweep seal.
Oh, the wind sweep seal, yeah.
So.
Okay,
That would definitely help
so that was a great refine for Luis. Okay, next up we got Deirdre, who also got a remix. Deirdre was like a mage version of legendary Seliph, but way weaker before. But now her updated version kind of fixed that. So let's see what Spirit Forest Rid has this time. So it's got slowing and it kills dragons. If she's within 3 spaces or initiates combat, inflicts attack res up -6 on foe. Oh, she has flat DR by 20% of her red. Okay, that's really good. Deirdre needed that. Because nowadays everybody just nukes really hard. So she needed that. Okay, so she doubles. Oh, she neutralizes the Hexblade effect. Okay. Oh, it makes sense. Why? Because Julia does that, so naturally she does that as well. Also, if her res is higher than foe's res, inflicts a penalty on foe's attack res during combat, equal difference between res stat max 16. Okay. At start of turn and at the start enemy phase, except for in summoner duels, if she's within 2 spaces of an ally, grants attack res up 6, no penalties to unit and allies within 2 spaces for 1 turn. Also for unit and allies within 2 spaces, if special cooldown count is at its maximum value, time pulse 3. So basically, she grants the time pulse support also. So that's pretty neat. For allies within 2 spaces of a unit, if special cooldown is at its maximum after combat, grant special cooldown. What? She's got special time pulse 4 support. She's got time pulse 4. That's time pulse 4 support.
Yep, that sounds about right.
Wow. Okay, that's pretty cool. If unit initiates combat or is in 3 spaces of an ally, inflicts attack res -6 on the foe again, and deals true damage equal 20% of her res, and heals 7 HP to her. Also, if special cooldown is at its maximum value, grants. So she also gets the same thing. So she basically has joint drive time pulse 4, basically.
Yep.
Wow, that's honestly great support, because I don't think I mean, yeah, we have like Flame Tribe Lyn that does that, and Salt kind of that also does that. But Deirdre here is yeah, this is actually pretty good.
Yeah, the only thing that really kind of I mean, I'm grateful for the little bit here where down at the bottom it basically does give up a drive support, but the top part, honestly, it makes sense why they decided to make sure that she didn't use this effect in summoner duels.
Oh, really?
Well, yeah, because it'd be too OP.
Oh, yeah, that's true. Yep.
No.
Okay. So that's Deirdre, really good weapon with a great support. Alright, now we got the GHB unit, Arate. Now, my expectations are really low since the free-to-play red tomes are either pretty hit or miss. So let's see what Arate got. Tome of Grief. At start of turn, if unit's HP is 25%, inflicts attack res -7, and the flash status on closest foes and foes within 2 spaces of those foes. Okay, the flash status is actually not the worst, since you kind of need that to, you know, not get counterattacked back by a lot of stave tanks, if I'm being honest.
Yeah.
Alright. She gets all stats up 5, lol attack res, the breath effect, and then she gets another attack, all stats up 5, no penalties to her attack and res, and deals true damage equal to 20% of her res, and she doubles because she's pretty slow. Well, I will say this is well, it's better than I expected.
Yeah, it's decent enough at best, so let's just leave it at that. I mean, it could still be manageable depending on how you build her up.
Yeah. The thing is, Cavalier Tome units don't have a lot of options. So I guess the way you can build Arate is just make her a nuke, pretty much. Like, she splashes the flash status, so you can just have somebody help recharge her like AoE, and then she can just nuke somebody that they don't have null counter disrupt, and then just kill them, basically.
Yep. Pretty much.
So I guess how you can run her is run like something like Crystalline Water. The detect skill is actually perfect on her, so that you can splash the exposure status. So yeah, that's cool. And then basically that new kit, Leo's entire kit is pretty good for her.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. It is.
That's Arate, solid refine, nothing too groundbreaking or anything, but I bet this is probably gonna be the one people crap on. I'm just gonna assume.
More or less. Because win don't they?
But I still think it's solid. It's solid, yeah.
Yep.
Okay, now we got Spring Bernie, right? Or Winter Bernie.
No.
I'm sorry, Winter Bernie. So, if you've been paying attention to all the Bernies, you know they have a really specific theme. They all deal +1 chip damage, and each of them have their own gimmicks. So let's see if this Winter Bernie borrows this for some of the other Bernies. Okay, so speed up 3. If she's within 2-space ally, grants Paranoia and the Breath effect status to unit and allies, and deals 1 chip damage. Okay, so she gives out Paranoia just like her Brave version. So that's pretty cool. All right.
Yep.
And then if she's below 99% health, which is obviously she's going to, Orva penalties active on herself, grants bonus to attack and speed equal 10% of unit speed, deals damage equal 20% of her speed, and reduces. Okay, so this is the pierceable 30% first attack DR, including the brave hits. Enable Kanto remaining -1. Oh, okay, so she's got the Far Trace 4 built into it. Slaying, let's go. Another refine with Slaying. If unit initiates combat or is within 2-space ally, grants attack speed up 6, deals damage equal to damage delta unit ×2 +5, max 21. Okay. And the full no follow-up. Okay. So Winter Bernie is basically borrowing what her Brave version came out with, which is Paranoia, while also trying to do some of her own stuff as well. So she gets Paranoia. She obviously does the 1 chip damage, obviously. So she self-damages herself so that she can, deal more damage. Which, by the way, was Resonance like available to inherit on Cavalier Tome units?
Yeah.
Okay, so you can just oh, you can, because her HP is kind of low. Resonance, you need a high HP. But honestly, that's okay, because you can just have the 1 chip damage. Just keep chipping her down like 1 by 1. So, and then she can still deal a lot of damage, basically.
Yeah.
So Winter Bernie is kind of a hybrid between her Brave version and some of her other versions too. So this is pretty good. I like it.
Yep.
All right, the last one.
Last but not least is Mel Morgan, the Tome one.
Yeah, Fallen Mill Morgan. Now, when this guy and his female counterpart, who is an axe flyer, came out, they were pretty unique with what their gimmick was. So let's see what they updated right here. And he's a bulky mage. So what do we got? If he's within, okay, if his HP is greater than 25%, inflicts attack res -6 on the foe. Lull attack res. Okay, I don't think he had that. And deals +X damage during combat. X equal highest total penalties among target and foes within 2 spaces of target, excluding AoE. Okay. Also, the following effects will occur based on the value of total bonuses on unit plus value of total penalties on foe. If greater than 5, you full cannot follow up. If greater than 10, he doubles. If greater than 15, it inflicts a guard effect. Okay, I think this part was part of the original, so that part I don't think changed that much. Okay, at start of player phase or enemy phase, if his HP is greater than 25%, inflicts attack res -7, Hutch Spectrum, employ. Oh, he inflict Hutch Spectrum. Okay, that's pretty damn good. And any foes within 2 spaces of those foes. And then he inflicts a penalty on foes, so attack res equal 10% of his res, because his res is pretty high. At start combat +6, and oh, he gets flat DR based on 20% of his res. Let's go, let's go. Yep, that's exactly what he needed. Okay, so they buffed up Mail Morgan's gimmick now. So now he splashes the Hush Spectrum status and the ploy status, which is pretty good. He didn't need that, obviously. And now he gets flat DR, which is something he needed because he's a bulky mage.
More or less, but also at the same time, it's kind of unique with what they did here. But also at the same time, depending on how you set him up, I guess it just varies.
Yep. So basically, the way you build Morgan is honestly kind of simple. Give him close bonus doubler if you want, though. And then, oh, Lagoose Friend. Slap Lagoose Friend on him with Flare, because he doesn't have the slaying effect. So you can easily get Flare charged up with Lagoose Friend. And run Time Pulse in his Sacred Seal, so you don't need to run that in the C slot. His C slot, you can run other stuff though. You could actually run the ploy skill, the ploy skill. So, oh wait, no, he already does that in his weapon. So actually no, you don't need to run that. You could run. What's Okay, hold on a minute. I'm trying to think, like, what are some new stuff? Oh, he could run Pulse of Ploy. He could run that. Let's see what else.
Well, it may be Pulse of Ploy, but also at the same time, I mean, he already does the effective on Ploy as is. Personally, if you're wanting to use something decent, I would probably maybe suggest maybe from Nabata. Nabata, with her C skill, the Helm skill that deals with attack and res.
Oh yeah, that one. Okay. So I would say I like this refine. They made Mail Morgan way better, and now he can actually tank stuff compared to before.
Yep, pretty much.
Okay, so that's basically all the refine. I would say everybody got something shiny to play with.
Yep. So, I mean, the batch is pretty decent this time around, but let's just hope that a lot of people is satisfied and not complaining on dang Reddit.
Yeah, I will say the best refine is probably Marianne, because she just got such a unique like gimmick that she can dance somebody after she cantos.
Yes, I will agree with you on that. I do find it very unique in some aspects. So
yep.
I feel like that she's the big winner out of this.
Yep. All right, now we got the stats. All right, so the male Allir is, oh, whoops, I'm looking at, okay, 40, 46, 47, 35, 31. Okay, typical for a sword unit now. Okay, female Allir, who's an armored dragon, has got 51, 48, 18, 45, 49. Yep, typical for a dragon tank. Dudu, same goes with Dudu. It's a save tank. 49, 49, 17, 49, 43. Wow, 3 49s. Lena, I mean, it's Lena, so it's a healer. So 45, 48, 27, 19, 49. Wow, that's a lot of res on Lena. And our boy Fafnir, 40, 48, 47, 37, 18. Okay, speaking of Fafnir, let's talk about him now. So apparently, this is what I don't understand. They use his regular art, so that means there is no mythic Fafnir. This is the Fafnir that we've been missing this whole time.
No, there has to be a mythic or legendary version or something, because I mean, this Fafnir, I get the fact that this is OG Fafnir, but what about his dragon version? That literally was a fail version of him that they could have put in this category, but no, they gotta go with dealing with this.
Yeah. So I'm kind of confused. So what artwork are they gonna? So this is the OG Fafnir that they brought out.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Okay. So this is what Fafnir's skill. He's got Iron Horemar. Now, I don't know if this is the same weapon from the story mode when we faced him, but let's just read it again. Okay, attack up 3 enables Canto Distant +2, max 5. Huh? Wait, what? Canto Distant +2, max 5? He moves 5 spaces. Okay.
So he's trying to be like a Sigurd.
Yeah, he's like Sigurd. During turns 1 through 4, that's typical for, all the Nidavellir weapons, though. For foes within 3 rows or 3 columns, inflict attack speed, defense -5, the guard on the foe per attack, and he's got the guard crux effect, just like Ashnard. Well, not Ashnard, Gaul or Dusel. So so he can actually support his allies to double. That's pretty cool. All right, if he's he grants all stats equal number of foes within 3 row or 3 columns, so maximum 9 stats. Deals damage equal 15% of his attacks, and grant special clientele -X to unit before his first attack during combat. X is number of spaces. Oh gosh, is this a mini momentum?
Yep.
Oh wow, they gave him mini momentum.
Yep, they did. And I've also found out that you can actually stack the actual momentum on him as well.
Damn, that's crazy. But the thing is, I don't think you need to, because he moves 5 spaces already. So you can just run something like Aether on him, and I think he can just pre-chart that like right off the bat with some support.
More or less, but still, it's well, actually, no, he can't. Well, no, I don't think he can actually do that, since he doesn't have the cooldown charge, and also at the same time, the X equals space is basically max at 3, so he can't do that.
Oh, okay, so max is 3. So that means you need to run. You could run Astra with the Marthring, and then he can pre-charge that, actually.
Pretty much.
Yeah. But damn, this is crazy. So this is a complete different weapon than when we faced him in the story mode, right?
Very.
Wow. Okay, I'm pretty impressed. Okay, so he's got Dragon Fang. Low speed and defense. Okay, that's pretty cool on a demo unit. On a Grail unit, I mean. Rouse attack speed 3. Okay, I don't know why they give him this. I mean, you can't run the alarm skill because that's worthless on him, since he already has Canto right off the bat. So you should just run Shadow Shift on him, and then he can just reposition somebody. So, the way you build Fafnir, he's fast, right? Yes, he's fast. Okay, so just slap XL4 on him so you can get some flat DR. You don't need momentum on him. What's that? Flow guard. You run flow guard on him so he can have some DR piercing, actually. Yeah, so XL, flow guard, and shadow shift. There you go. That's your Fafnir. And then the special.
Wait, hold on. Are you suggesting to the people fodder up an aided Reagan to him?
Yes, exactly.
You monster.
Well, actually, there's other people with Excel, like Xander. Legendary Xander has that. You can give that to him.
You may have it, but still, the whole aspect of the skills is mainly on aided Reagan that you were describing.
Yeah, kind of ironic that you need Reagan to buff her big brother off.
Yeah, her supposed big brother.
Her supposed big brother, yeah. Now, special, you technically could just run no quarter. Yeah, you could just run no quarter.
Or Hay Slice.
Or Hay Slice, yeah. So building Fafnir is kind of simple, actually, because he's already got quite a bit going on for him.
Yep.
Okay, so that's basically it. That's basically the Datamine. So a lot of cool stuff came out this time around. So let me know in the comments what you think, who won the Refine badge. What do you think of these fallen heroes? And what do you think of Fafnir finally out of the jail and in the game playable finally? If you like what I do, like, share, and subscribe. You want to see me do more of them. I will see you guys next time then. Thanks so much for watching. It's your boy, the G-Flash, signing out.
Goodbye.